The UN General Assembly has decisively backed a resolution effectively calling on the US to withdraw its recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. The resolution says that any decisions regarding the status of Jerusalem are null and void and must be cancelled. The non-binding resolution was approved by 128 states, with 35 abstaining and 9 others voting against. Details by Mahbub.
The United Nations General Assembly has voted to reject US President Donald Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. The resolution was voted in favor by 128 member states. 9 voted against it, with 35 abstention. According to the resolution, the status of Jerusalem can only be resolved through negotiations between Israel and Palestine in line with relevant UN resolutions. The General Assembly vote was called at the request of Arab and Muslim countries after the United States vetoed the same resolution on 18 December 2017 in the 15-member UN Security Council. Before the UN General Assembly vote, US President Donald Trump had threatened to cut off financial aid to countries that voted in favor. Defying Trump's threat, the world leaders voted in favor of a resolution calling for the United States to drop its recent recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Speaking before the resolution was approved, US Ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, said the vote will make a difference in how Americans look at countries which disrespect them in the UN, and that the vote will be remembered.
The decision does not prejudge any final status issues, including Jerusalem's boundaries. The decision does not preclude a two-state solution if the parties agree to that. The decision does nothing to harm peace efforts.
Palestinian Foreign Minister Riyad al-Maliki had noted that Trump's decision violates the rights of Palestinians.
Obvious majority was experienced in the Security Council, where a vote was conducted on a draft resolution that confirms the legal and political and historical status of Al-Quds al-Sharif, and the fact that any attempts to change the status would be null and void. Here I would like to thank the Arab group and the member states and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation.
Shortly after the vote, Palestinian leaders called the vote a victory for Palestine and thanked the UN member states that rejected Trump's unilateral move despite all the pressure exerted on them. The Palestinian chief negotiator, Saeb Erekat, condemned Washington's decision but said the UN vote showed respect for the rule of law.
This is a day that history will record, history will register as a day of a major victory for international law, human rights, international legality. This is a day for peace.
Mahbub, Bangladesh Television.